Okay, I'm not quite sure if I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? It says I had one viewer. I think you have to be on the desktop version to make a comment. I forgot about that because I just tried to comment on my own, um, and it wouldn't let me. So anyway, I'm just gonna go with it because I just lost my little one viewer. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Wait, let me see if I need to put this up some more. I had one viewer and now I don't. Let's see. That is quite sad. Let's see. I think that might be a little better. That might be a little better. Dang it, I had one viewer. Now they left. Okay. Let's do this again. Let's let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I don't. This is my first time going live, guys. So I think you have to be on a desktop version to make a comment. The reason why I decided to go live with this instead of um, making a video is because I can get really down on myself. I am super self conscious and I will nitpick every little thing. And I want it to be real and raw. I want to get real and raw with y'all, okay? So today we're going to be talking about my love story. If you guys don't know, where is she? I wrote a poetry book about love. And if anyone is on a desktop, can you make a comment? Because, like I said, this is my first time and I don't know what's going on here. And I want to make sure I'm reading comments and all that jazz, but I don't see them popping up anywhere. I don't see them popping up anywhere. But, anyways, I am a proponent of love. I I believe in love. I don't necessarily believe in love for myself anymore, but I do believe in love for other people. You could just say there was one that got away. Okay. And ever since then, I have been yearning for love. I've been wanting love, and I have not been able to find it. And it has not found me. And in a lot of ways, I think and feel like it just might not be meant for me. And I've made my bed and I'm laying in it, but I really feel like God has told me that you got to pick it back up. I didn't I haven't talked about my poetry book because I just been so depressed about being single. I am a hopeless romantic and I've been single for quite some time, longer than I like to talk about. I guess I gotta get real with y'all. Let me say I've been single since October 2021. Yep, it's been some time. Even thinking about it makes me a little sad, but that's not why we're here. We're here to tell you how love changed me and how it made me the woman that I am today. Love made me love myself differently. It made me love my family differently. It made me love the world differently. I don't look at the world the same now that um now that I have now that I understand and realize what love is. Because then when I had it then, I didn't know what was going on. And you know what? I should have redone my edges. I'm gonna have to do that with y'all on here. Give me a second. because one thing about it, the edges have to swirl. So anyways, I I lost a beautiful love. Um, and I lost my train of thought. But let's just get into it, okay? So I met this person when I was 19 years old. I'm sorry. We got together when I was 19, but we actually met when I was 15, okay? And this is how we met. Oh, super freaking cute. And it actually is not far from where I live now. So it's hard for me to even live around here because I have so many memories in this neighborhood. Um, so many memories. But anyways, I was at one of my friend's house and he walked up. Literally just walked up. He had on a white tank top. It was the summertime. And it was just like the sun just hit him perfectly. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It was a moment. The sun hit him so perfectly. And I think it started with him asking me if that was all my hair. Because y'all see I got this wrap, but my hair is a decent length, okay. So he asked me, was it all mine? And I said, yeah, you want to touch it? Being a little bucket, okay, at 15, but he was so fine. And ever since then, oh wait, no, let's get this is story time. Okay. So he said, oh, can I touch it? He was like, oh, that's nice. So he was like, well, I want to show you where I live. So I literally walked with him to his house that same day. And I promise you, we did not spend a day away from each other since then. Um, at the time, we were both hotheads. Okay. And the Lord is not done with me yet. But we were both high heads and we argued a lot. So there was a point in time where he was like, look, we have to stop talking because we argue way too much. So I was heartbroken, but not too much because I was a little sassy girl back then. When I was 15, I was very sassy. So um so I was like, whatever. Then 4 years later, when I was 19, I randomly saw him walking at the mall. We rekindled, and we again after that spent every day together. He came to my house. We had to leave the door open, and when he left, he gave me the sweetest heck. Okay, and I remember that day too. The sun was literally setting on us. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Wow, wow. What a time to be alive, okay? And let me just stop here and say the main reason why I haven't shared the things that I'm going to share with you guys today is because I felt that it might lower my prospects in the future. But let me tell you guys this. I haven't had a decent prospect in years. So I actually made my bed with the fact that I might actually be single forever. I made my bed with that. And I know one of my purposes is to share my love with the world, share my passion for love with the world. So that's why we're here. I'm not gonna let me being single and me being salty about it stop someone from hearing a good word or getting some good advice. So um let's get back to the story. So we got together. Oh, I gotta rewind. I gotta rewind because when I was 15, when we first met, I was hot in the pants, y'all. Okay. I was super hot in the pants, and um he would not sleep with me. Nope. He would not sleep with me. And I thought that he was a part of the other team, if you know what I mean. I didn't tell him that at the time, but I was like, wait, what? And he said that he didn't. Thank you for the likes, guys. And if you're on desktop, could you write me a comment? I just want to see And actually, I'm going to log in and see if I can see it myself because I cannot see any comments on here. But so yeah, he wouldn't sleep with me, guys, and I just knew that he ran for the other team. But he told me that he saw more in me than that at 15 years old. And you know the saddest thing, y'all? I'm gonna try not to cry on this stream. Lord have mercy. The saddest thing is that I wasn't taught, how to be loved. I wasn't taught my worth. I wasn't taught. So if I was in that moment, I would have been like, wow, I would have ran back home and said, wow, mom, he wouldn't sleep with me. But I didn't. I wasn't taught that sex meant love. I wasn't taught that. My father never taught me my self worth. He was very rude and very mean to me ever since I can remember. And unfortunately, my mom wasn't taught her self worth either. So all these things I've been figuring out on my own, but that man would not sleep with me. We used to kiss though. We used to kiss and kiss, but he would not sleep with me. And it wasn't until years later that I realized what had happened, or rather, what did not happen. I'm still trying to log in. Why can't I sign out of this YouTube? Let's see, switch account. I'm trying to see if I can make comments. I don't know if you guys are watching from your phones or not, but I want to make sure that I'm responding to comments and everything. This is my first live. But anywho, so he wouldn't sleep with me. And like I said, soon after that, we stopped talking. He stopped talking to me. And we got together when I was 19. Okay, fast forward again. So during that time that we were together while I was 19, on and off for 2 years, by the way, on and off. Let me click on here and see if I can. Oh, okay. Can I comment on my own self? Maybe I gotta subscribe first. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna really figure this out because I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone's comments or anything. I should have done a crash course first. But anyways, we're in it to win it now. We are in it to win it now. So, okay. During that time, I had never seen romance. Like, I had never seen anyone be romantic. And the main reason, okay, so let me subscribe to myself and see if, where is the chat? I enable the chat. Okay, so my TikTok and my Instagram is the same name. Can somebody message me and tell me if they can even comment on here? Because I enable the chat, but I can't even comment on it. Like, I can't even go in here and comment on my live. So maybe my chat is not enabled. I don't know, y'all. This kind of sucks because I wanted people to be in the chat. And I wanted to be able to respond to people. So, oh well, okay. I don't know. Oh well. So, anyways, back to the story. During that time, I experienced the most romance that I've ever even seen or heard of in my life. Okay. I didn't grow up around people who were super lovey dovey and always loving and kissing. Oh, I love you. Like, I didn't grow up around that. So I didn't know. I only saw it in movies and on TV shows. I really want to get into the chat. Why can't I see my chat? I only saw it on movies and TV shows, right, guys? So I didn't know what to expect. But when I tell you this man was like my IG story, he was like, okay, thank you, Kanaja. Yeah, I don't know why there's no chat. I don't know why. I don't understand. I'm going to try to Google it really quick. Because that's like the whole point here. I feel like I'm messing up the whole stream now. Um, Maybe I should just start it over. No, you know what? Let me try to watch one of these videos. I'm gonna just start the story over, I guess. Yes, no comments. I see it too on my other page. This is so frustrating. If anybody knows, can y'all like message me on Instagram or something? Because I really, if there is no chat, it's kind of like no point to go live. Like, what's the point? I could just make a video if I'm just gonna not be in the chat. As long as your video on stream enable live comments will show up after the live chat replay is turned off. Nope, I checked all of those. None of this is helping. Sorry, y'all. Chat runs in a separate session. None of this is helping. Does anybody know? Can anybody message me and tell me if y'all know how to do this? Or can y'all see the chat? I can't see it, so I know y'all can't see it. Possibly as part of the setup process, you will find the chat options, enable it. I don't know. The chat settings stick. None of this is helping. I was on a roll too. You can't even comment. Comments are turned off. The video owner selected the setting to. Alright, so somehow my comments are turned off on my whole, like, dang, hold on. General. Alright, y'all. I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna start this stream over though. YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. Hold on. Customize channel. Alright, view channel. How do you do it? Select content. Okay, select content. Click on a specific video. I'm about to get up. This is making me mad. Y'all come back in a couple minutes.